Hello basketball world, this is Dora Pandelli. Welcome to another episode of Off the Court. We all know what players do on the court. The killer moves, the clutch shots, the game winners. But what about the rest? Who are they when the lights go out and the jerseys come off? What's their morning routine look like? What's a snack they can live without? And yes, what's that one guilty pleasure they hope no one finds out about? But we will know everything about it. Off the Court is all about the stories you don't see in the box scores. The laughs, the quirks, the raw moments that make these athletes real. No game plan, no polish, just open conversations, good energy, and the human side of the sport. This is where the love of basketball meets real life. And trust me, you're going to love it. Our guest today is the EuroLeague's best defender of the 2024-2025 season, the German-American Nick Weiler-Babb. He's known as a quiet, focused presence on the court. But is he the same off the court in real life? That's exactly what we're about to find out right now. So first of all, I would like to thank you for being on our show today. We had a lot of requests from your fans, so they want to know a lot of things about you.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready? They're hard questions.
Yes. Okay.
First of all, how did you discover basketball? My information says that it's a family tradition, if I'm not wrong, with your dad and your brother.
Yes, correct. My dad played. My brother, I got to watch my brother play growing up, so, I just kind of followed in his footsteps.
Okay. Was your dad a hard judge growing up? Was a coach at home more than a dad?
No, not too much. He tried to play both, the good guy and the bad guy. So
Okay.
I got it easy.
He doesn't make you watch film after the games, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
After basketball was over, it was all fun and jokes when we got home.
I know, that's another information I have, that besides basketball, your dad was also a restaurant owner for many years.
Okay. Yes.
So do you have a good relationship with food and cooking in general?
Of course. Cooking, not so much. I'm still learning. But food, my dad has cooked barbecue for us since we've been kids, and that's how I grew up. I still eat it and request it every time I go visit him in the summertime.
Did you enjoy, going into the kitchen, ordering on your own when you guys at the restaurant?
For sure. I think that was the best part of being the owner's son, was going in there and getting whatever I wanted, and all the workers treated me pretty good, so I got lucky with that.
Okay. Did you ever have to wait to help out, like to serve?
Yeah. When I was 16, I think I worked at his restaurant, cleaning tables, taking out the trash. I started at the bottom and then kind of worked up to a server, and then
Oh, that's
eventually.
great.
Yeah,
Did you make any money? Did they leave any tips?
Of course. I got the owner's son. I got pretty good treatment from that, and then I actually did 1 year as a bartender, so I got the most tips doing that.
Okay, it sounds good. It sounds like a plan. Maybe next, after basketball, you have your own restaurant. Now you know the business.
Now I know the business, but it was too much time away from home. So maybe I'll, maybe that later down the road when I get a little older.
Later, you have a lot of years ahead of you. I asked you before we started this interview. I know you have two kids. One is very young.
Yes.
And now you're a father. So what kind of dad are you? Do you have time to cook, to play with them, to take them to activities, to do things with them while you're at home?
Yeah. I try to be as active as I can. I think I like to take my son to school almost every morning before I go to the gym, before I head to practice. And he loves basketball now, so he always wants to come to the gym, or not come to the gym, come to the games and everything. So, I try to play with him as much as I can.
I'm sure when he grows older, he's gonna start playing video games. Are you into video games?
I was, but I haven't played video games in almost over a year now since he's been able to play.
When you did, were you team PlayStation or team Xbox?
When I came to Europe, I switched to PlayStation, but in America, I was Xbox. So I had
Do
a
you
lot
have
of
a favorite
teammates.
game?
I think growing up, I was a Call of Duty guy.
Okay.
And then Fortnite became really big when I was in college. So, I guess you could say war games is probably my favorite.
Oh, when you used to play, did you play with any of your teammates, or it was just with friends?
Yeah, when I used to play with DJ Seeley when he was here. I used to play with Leon Radosevic. So I had a couple teammates that we used to spend a lot of hours on the game.
Were they good, or it was just to spend time?
I was probably the best of them.
Oh, okay.
But
well, look, everybody I interview, they tell me the same. I was the best at FIFA. I was the best at Call of Duty. I was best at. So,
you gotta have
you
people.
throwing out these challenges, your teammates will come up to you like, okay, let's test that.
No, it's no problem. You always have to have somebody on the team to blame who we lose. You know, it's always somebody else's fault. It can't be yours.
Now, from food to video games, now it's time for music. And we
Okay.
have some questions, a small set of questions that you have to answer quickly. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. So, your favorite song of all time?
Ooh. Front Door Famous by Luke Combs.
Okay. The most romantic song?
Oh, that's a bad question for me. I'm not a romantic song listener.
Well, what if you had to dance with your wife?
Oh, we danced to Leon Bridges. What was it called? Yeah, Beyond.
Yeah.
Leon Bridges Beyond.
Okay. The best song to dance to with your friends at a party?
Right now, I have to go with maybe like Nokia from Drake.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Are you a
Well-
dancer? Do you have any moves or only for the basketball court? You have moves.
I'll stick to the basketball court for that one.
Okay, let's stick with the basketball court. Now, do you have a song that you secretly love but you don't want to admit to others? So far, from other people, I've heard a lot of things from other basketball players. Songs from Miley Cyrus, from Taylor Swift, from Beyonce.
I'm very open with
you
my
have?
music, but I'm a big Adele fan. I like Adele a lot.
Adele, okay. Do you have a
I'm not
favorite
ashamed
song?
of it. Maybe All I Ask.
Okay, here we go. Now,
There we go.
your favorite artist right now
Morgan Wallen.
and growing up?
Growing up was the complete opposite. Was 2 Chainz.
Oh my God, okay. Now, from music, I'll leave that behind.
Yeah, we can.
Now, from music, we'll go to TV shows and movies.
Okay.
You ready for that?
Yep.
Another set of questions. So, what's your favorite TV show ever and why?
It changed recently. I would say Yellowstone right now. It has a little bit of everything. It has the romance. It has the action. It has the drama. So I like it because it has a little bit of everything.
Okay, you said recently. What was it before?
It was between two. I liked Power and I liked Entourage.
Oh, okay. Is there something that you're watching right now, if you have time?
Right now, I would say I'm trying to finish the last season of You.
Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite movie. I'm more of a TV show guy.
Oh, TV show guy. So, if you weren't a professional basketball player, okay, let's say that you never touched the ball in your life. What job do you think you would have?
Oh, that's tough. Once the ambulance goes by, maybe, let's see. It's tough, but I think maybe something having to do with the restaurant business, since I was kind of around it my whole life. I would probably say something like that in the restaurant
My
business.
information says that you're really good playing golf.
Golf, yeah.
So you might have been a golfer.
But who knows, if I didn't play basketball, maybe I wouldn't have had so much free time to golf. So
True.
Could've been-
So let's
could-
stick with
could
the
go both
restaurant
ways.
business. It sounds more profitable to me than golf right now.
yeah, it'd probably take too long to be good at golf.
Now, if you could swap lives with any celebrity or athlete for 24 hours, what would be your pick?
I don't know. I'm a very low key kind of guy. So any big time celebrity athlete, I wouldn't want the life of not being able to go outside and live my normal life. You know, I need somebody low key or somebody who I don't know. That's a tough question because I'm not that kind of
You should
flashy.
answer nobody. I like my life. I wouldn't swap lives with anybody.
See, that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to at least try to go in depth a little bit and give you an answer. But
And last question, who inspires you the most outside of basketball? It could be someone famous, someone from your family, someone from your friends. Who is the person you've been looking up to?
my whole life, I'll probably say my older brother. I kind of followed in his footsteps, was hanging around him my whole life. I would say recently, my wife, after everything she's going through with delivering and giving us 2 kids, I think, it's something that I couldn't do personally. And I think, I think it's a lot. You got to give credit to what she can do and what women can do in general.
That's an amazing message. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us
Thank you.
at our
Thank you for having me.
show. I'm sure your fans will be very satisfied because you answered all the questions. And
Except
we're
the
excited
celebrity-
to
except
see
the
you
celebrity question.
next year playing for
Yes.
EuroLeague team again.
Yeah.
I don't know, you'll decide which team is that gonna be, but we're excited to see you playing. You're an amazing player, well deserved the Best Defender award,
Thank you. Thank you.
and we're wishing you all the best to you and your family. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We hope you enjoy getting to know more about Nick Weiler-Babb. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media. See you next time for an Off the Court episode. Bye.